This is the video that will analyze all the very bright lights appearing on the moon. These are zooms from a pelon cito, P-E-L-O-N, then cito, C-I-T-O on YouTube, and also crow, C-R-R-O-W-777. So I've just zoomed in and it's just like, wow, these are emitting light rather than reflecting it. When you see the wall-like structures there, I can't really enlarge that picture. It's not that clear, but some look very clear. Then we go just a little bit clearer. You'll see that area there and there. So I'm not sure if what's actually the energy source or whatever, but they're there. I mean, that's a crescent shape there. You've got wall structures. They look like walls actually, zigzag structures. This one here is unique. It's a huge triangular structure. There's always a light there, and further down on the left I've always spotted three lights, and they're actually on long rods or towers. This is just one of those spheres in the crater. That's a close-up there. So it actually appears these are domed areas. I don't think they're unnatural. I can't get a closer zoom on that. I can't comment. And we come down now to these three rod lights. 1, 2, they're like matchsticks, and 3. And then you've got the light. Now here I can see the processes on them, and there I can't, but I can imagine there's one right there. So you can just see that there's actually a structure holding up that one, and that one. I just barely think I see one. I'll see if I can clear that up a bit more. It's very tricky. But there they are. They're always the same. There's two together, and that one separate. There's the big triangular structure. There's one light there, and one there as well. And that's as clear as I could probably get that picture. They aren't that easy to work with, but they seem to actually show a definite light spots or emissions. So you can get that in closer. These are unique because they seem to just emit very bright light in certain spots. So that's why I'm thinking, well, they can't be just reflections, especially to emit that bright. Now here we go. This is very bright. It's just that spot there. It is so bright. I'll try to zoom in on it. And they just seem like curves and platforms. They're not straight or any special. This is unusual, so obviously that stands out. There's that huge triangular one, and there's just a beam of light that goes all the way up, and then sideways beams as well. Here are those three rods, 1, 2, and 3. Very unique. Try to get a better picture. I can't. Let's go to the other one now. So these are the ones by a pelon cito. I think I pronounced it properly. Now these ones are actually by crow 777, and on his video I came across the same thing. So here we have the first sign of these balls of light, and I've come across the same three towers, but his ones are not that clear. I couldn't get any clearer than that. So you'll see those same patterns, and then these will look like matchsticks with bright lights at the end of them. This one's crescent shaped. It's just a crescent shape light, and it actually emits light. It's very bright. I'm not sure if I can clear that one up anymore. I can't. Oh yeah, I just cleared it up pretty well. There it is. So it's a perfect crescent. So that's very unusual, obviously. Here are those three. Actually, 1, 2, 3, and there's one further in the a background on that one. That one's very bright. extremely bright. It emits light. It isn't only a reflection. There's that triangular shape there. I'll see if I can just get a touch more out of that. Yeah, just so bright. We come across these three things again. That one I can see the actual rod standing up. Let me see if I can just clear this one up a bit. Going this way. Fraction, yeah. They could be unnatural processes. I mean, I'm not saying they're alien, but it's unusual how they're just bright spots in these images, and especially when you had three on these towers. There's some there, but they're also linked to these round curvy things. There's only 1, 2 there, 2, 3. This is unusual. We've got 2 close together, and then 1, 2, 3 up there, and this wall structure that appears, or a plateau. But these are 2, and they're very, very a definite 2. That's a bit clearer, that picture. So what would produce these bright processes? This is one more picture. There it is, 1, 2. Those 2 we saw before, and then these ones here. I'll see if I can clear it up a bit. I might be able to on this one. And they're very bright. Just raise it up a bit. Then we've got the ones here. There's one there in this picture as well, just there. And that's unusual. You see this curved tube there that curves on itself. These are not actually lights. That's a dome. It just looks like a dome. Here's some of the lights of that curvy tube-like thing. One there. They're just balls of very bright white. There's a few there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll see if I can clear that one up. That's better. And yeah, it's just very unusual. So probably the 2 videos correspond always with these 3 that seem to be on long towers right there, like matchsticks. We've seen that one, and the crescent one is very, very specific. There is one more where it's actually there's a very bright ball of light that radiates. So there it is there, and you can see how bright it is. The beams are actually coming out of there rather than being a reflection. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is very, very bright. Now I don't know how to increase that. That's it. Perfect. That one is very bright and luminous. Let's return now to the other one. That was Crow, CRROW777 YouTube. And this one is a pelon cito. And his ones are a little bit clearer, and they show that beautiful picture there. You see the walls, the structures. I'll see if I can enlarge that. See the crescent there, a light there, and that a number 2 shape type of. There's one of these matchstick lights, I call them. They just appear in a very long process, and there they are. I'm not sure what to make out of that one. That is very bright, so I can't really comment on that one. And again, we saw this before. They're very bright balls of light, and there's the pyramid structure there, and that is a very bright emitting light right there as well. So seeing all these is just wow. Very, very bright and extreme. There's one there that seems to be right there. It's very bright. Then you've got a dome in that one, and that also emits very bright light. I'll see if I can change that a fraction. And here again we have these 3 matchstick, I call them. matchstick lights. They just seem to be propped up on very thin towers right there. There's a very bright one there.